Faster than a speeding bullet. More powerful than a locomotive. Able to leap tall buildings at a single bound. Look, up in the sky. It's a bird. It's a plane. It's Superman.
Kellogg's Pep. P-E-P, Pep. Kellogg's Pep, the Sunshine Cereal, presents
The Adventures of Superman. Today, with Jimmy Olsen trapped by the cunning Muggs and Superman unaware of his plight, the agents of hate are again on the march, sparing no evil in their malicious campaign of terror.
Say, here's a breakfast dish with the honey of a batting average. Really puts the pitch on your morning appetite. It's Kellogg's Pep, the Sunshine Cereal. So golden and sunny and terrific, you practically can't resist it. How those tender flakes of sun-ripened whole wheat do score when you hitch up your chair to the breakfast table. And how that smooth sunshine flavor does give your appetite the old come-on. Why, each crispy spoonful calls for another. Yes, sir. When you want a slick treat for breakfast, you just call on Kellogg's Pep. Pep is full of smooth, full wheat flavor. Pep is golden toasted and sunny. Pep is called the Sunshine Cereal. And it's good for you, too. Sure. So keep on the Sunbeam, gang. Polish off that breakfast bowl of Kellogg's Pep clean as a whistle. Because this is no time to waste cereal. You see, the cereal grains, like the whole wheat and Pep, have been picked out to give that swell grain nourishment to fellows and girls all around the world. Remember that when Mom brings Kellogg's Pep home from the grocer's. Don't waste it. If you pour your own cereal, take time to pour it carefully. And kind of keep watch on your younger brothers and sisters, too. That's so easy to do and so important nowadays. Remember, eat all your Pep. Don't waste it.
And now, the adventures of Superman. When Jimmy Olsen, cub reporter for the Daily Planet, learned that the next attack of the so-called Guardians of America, a subversive organization spreading the poison of intolerance, was to be directed at the Reverend Dr. Leeds, a Methodist minister, and Perry White, editor of the Daily Planet, he tried frantically to warn either Clark Kent or the gray-haired editor. But Muggs, leader of the juvenile gang doing the dirty work for the self-named Guardians, became suspicious and refused to let Jimmy leave the gang's poolroom hangout. And furthermore, he informed Jimmy he was going along to help do the job. The job, as Muggs has explained it, is to attach a small, specially made bomb to the motor of Perry White's car while it is parked outside the minister's house. When the car is started with White and Dr. Leeds in the front seat, the bomb will explode. As we continue now, Jimmy has given up all hope of warning the editor, although, as he approaches the minister's house with Muggs beside him, he silently prays for a miracle to happen.
Okay, hold up. The car ain't here yet. Get down behind the hedge. When it comes, we don't want to get caught in the headlights.
How do you know it's coming?
Get down and shut up.
Maybe it was here already and left, huh?
Getting chicken hot, Olsen? You want to pull out?
I didn't say nothing about pulling out. All I said was...
I know what you said. Don't worry. The guy that figured this out knows what he's doing.
What guy?
The head guy of the outfit we're working for. He said the car get here about 8:30. We got 5 minutes to go.
What if the car don't show up?
Look, Olsen, stop asking questions. When a big boss rigs something up, it's rigged, see? You don't get his wires crossed, not him.
He's smart, huh?
They don't come no smarter.
You got the thing we're supposed to hook up to the motor, Muggs?
Are you kidding? Of course I got it.
Where? I didn't see you carrying nothing.
What do you think I'm going to do, stupid? Carry it around my neck? Got it in my pocket. Here. See it?
Oh, is that all it is? Kind of a metal tube with a couple of wires, huh?
That's all, but it packs plenty of punch. When it goes off, it'll blow the front of that car sky high.
Where do we hook the wires?
To the spark plugs. Hey. Here she comes.
Where?
Swing around the corner. Kick down. That's it. Pulled up right in front of the house. There goes the guy up the walk.
Yeah, I see him.
Keep down, you lug. Wait till he gets in the house.
Oh, well, what if you don't go in?
He'll go in. See? There he goes. Okay, come on. We gotta move fast. Come on. Get the hood up. Well, get it up, will you?
It's stuck. I can't move it.
Get out of the way. What do you mean, stuck?
I couldn't move it.
All right, shut up and keep your eye on the house. Tip me off, they come out.
Okay.
Okay. That does it. Put the hood down. You stupid lug, would you slam it so hard?
I didn't mean to.
Come on, let's scram out of here.
Oh.
Oh, now what'd you do?
I tripped over something.
Well, get up before they come out of the house.
I can't. I must have busted my ankle.
You're crazy. Come on, I'll help you.
No, I can't.
I'll be coming out in a minute. We gotta get out of here.
Maybe if you got a taxi.
Where am I gonna find a taxi yet?
On the next street, where the trolley runs. I saw one parked on the corner. Go get it.
There ain't time.
Sure there is. Go ahead.
Okay, but if they come out before I get back, lay low.
Yeah, sure. Lay low, huh? That's what you think. There he goes around the corner. Now to rip that thing out of Mr. White's car. I stalled as long as I could trying to get the hood up before. No stalling now. You wouldn't think a little thing like that could cause any damage. I guess it's filled with some kind of high explosive. I wish I could see what I'm doing. There. It's one wire off. Now for the other one. Boy, he sure twisted it tight around the spark plug.
Having fun, Olsen?
What?
Didn't take you long to get that busted ankle fixed up, did it?
I was just checking to see.
Yeah, you was just checking. I figured you for something like this.
Honest, Muggs,
You dirty little rat. Here, take a look at this hunk of lead pipe before I wrap it around your neck.
Put that down and fight fair.
I'm gonna bust your head wide open, you double-crossing little punk. I'm gonna kill you. That's what I'm gonna do. I'll show you that.
Down, fight fair. Put it down.
Easy, Jim. Easy. You're all right. The water, Chief.
Water? Yes. Yes. Here.
Thanks.
Down.
All right, Jim, now. Come on, son. Drink a little of this. That's the boy.
Kent, are you sure he doesn't need a doctor?
Positive.
Oh,
Jim.
Muggs.
Jim.
Put it down.
Snap out of it, Jim. Come on. Jim.
Mr. Kent.
That's better.
Where am I? What happened?
Take it easy now. Everything's all right.
But Mr. White, the car.
You saved my life, Jim. I'll never forget it.
But the car and Muggs. What happened?
I told you everything's all right. Dr. Leeds and the chief came out just in time to catch Muggs swinging a piece of lead pipe at you.
Oh, that queers everything. He knows I've been double-crossing him.
Wait a minute. Let me finish. Dr. Leeds chased him and caught him.
Muggs?
Uh-huh. He's on his way to police headquarters with Dr. Leeds and a couple of plainclothesmen now. They'll keep him in a detention cell overnight.
Well, that won't do any good. If he doesn't show up at the pool room, the rest of his gang will get suspicious.
That's why you and I have to work fast, Jim. Chief, suppose you drive us back to my apartment.
Oh, okay.
Oh, where are we now?
This is Dr. Leeds' house. The chief carried you in here from the street and then called me.
Gosh, thanks, Mr. White. If you hadn't come out when you did, Muggs would have killed me.
And if you hadn't risked your life getting that infernal bomb out of my car, I'd be spattered all over Kingdom Come by now.
You think you can navigate on your own, Jim?
I think so.
Yeah, wait, I'll help you up. Take it easy. That's it. You all right?
A little unsteady, but I'll make it.
Sure you will.
The only thing is, I'm worried. How are we going to get the goods on those guys now that Muggs knows everything?
Don't you worry, Jim. I've got it all set up. Tomorrow morning, we strike the final blow. Get the evidence we need and wipe the Guardians of America off the map. What is Clark Kent's final blow against the hidden enemy of tolerance? We'll find out in a moment when we return for the startling conclusion of today's episode. So keep listening.
Well, gang, today is the last call for the Pep Dish of the Week. It's a Pep Banana Split, a honey of accommodation for breakfast fun. You tried it yet? All you do is to sprinkle a layer of Kellogg's Pep, the Sunshine cereal, in the bottom of your bowl. Top with half a banana that's been split down the middle. Then more Pep and the rest of the banana. Add milk and sugar, and then pitch in. Kellogg's Pep sure does things for that banana. Why, Pep's crisp tenderness and full sunshine flavor are way out in front when it comes to tickling your taste. Each delicate flake is so golden and toasty that a slick dish of Kellogg's Pep adds up to mighty snappy eating. Pep is good for you, too, sure. Gives you solid whole wheat nourishment plus. And Pep is made from whole wheat, one of the cereal grains that have been picked out to send to fellows and girls all over the world. So if you're sharp, you make it a point to eat every last spoonful of Pep in your bowl because this is no time to waste cereal. When Mom brings Kellogg's Pep home from the grocer's, make it your job to see that it's not wasted. If you pour your own Pep, pour it carefully and polish off every bit you pour out. Pass the word along to the rest of your family, too. Be sure to eat all your Pep. Don't waste it.
It is early the following morning. Clark Kent and Jimmy Olsen are not alone in Kent's apartment. With them is a kindly, middle-aged man wearing silver-rimmed glasses. His name is Adolph Klein, and he is the owner of a well-known Metropolis art gallery. He leans forward curiously as Kent explains the reason for summoning him.
I'll try to be as brief as I can, Mr. Klein. I know you're a busy man.
Oh, there is no hurry, Mr. Kent, except that I am anxious to know what this is all about.
Well, here it is. Some months ago, a committee was formed to raise funds to build a community clubhouse here in Metropolis. A clubhouse whose doors would be open to all youngsters, regardless of race, religion, or color.
Yes, I have contributed to the fund.
So I understand. That's why you're on the list.
The list of contributors?
No, the list of victims.
Of victims?
I'll explain. An organization calling itself the Guardians of America has been attempting to prevent the building of the clubhouse by committing acts of violence against those who are interested in the project.
What?
And you, probably because of your contribution, have been marked as the next victim.
Good heavens. But how do you know this, Mr. Kent?
Well, Jim here managed to join the juvenile gang doing the organization's dirty work, and he was assigned to destroy some of the valuable paintings in your art gallery.
To destroy my painting?
That's right. He was instructed to slash them with a razor blade.
But I cannot believe this, Wyatt. It's like Germany under Hitler.
Exactly. People said it couldn't happen here, but it is happening. We're trying to stamp it out before it gets too far, and we need your help.
Well, please, what can I do? I will do anything.
Well, your part in our plan is fairly simple, Mr. Klein. We have a news story already prepared, a story to the effect that 5 of your most expensive paintings were slashed by a vandal.
Yes?
Now, we plan to run the story in the early edition of the Daily Planet. An hour or two later, Jimmy will appear at the headquarters of the so-called Guardians of America and report that he did the job assigned to him.
I see.
By that time, the leader of the organization, who has not yet been identified, will have undoubtedly read the news story.
Oh, yes.
Well, we're hoping that not only will he commend Jimmy for a job well done, but that he'll show his face, so that later, following his arrest, Jimmy can identify him. Is that clear?
Yes, it is very clear, but what do you want me to do?
Well, the moment the story appears in the paper, you'll be flooded with inquiries. Just play along. Make it seem as though the paintings were destroyed.
I see.
Once the arrests are made, of course, we'll publish the true story. You don't mind helping us in this way, do you?
I will be happy to do all I can, sir. More than happy.
Smiling, Clark Kent thanks the friendly art dealer and shakes his hand. In a few short hours, the goal that Kent set for himself is about to be reached, wiping out the rat's nest of intolerance. But unknown to Kent, the mysterious man who guards his identity by speaking from behind a black curtain is also smiling. Gang, whatever you do, don't miss Monday's super exciting episode entitled Master of Murder.
And remember, for breakfast, it's Kellogg's Pep.
For excitement, the adventures of Superman.
Superman is a copyrighted feature appearing in Superman DC comic magazines and is brought to you Monday through Friday at the same time by Kellogg's Pep, the Sunshine Cereal. Say, your dog's as good as any champ, isn't he? So see that he gets Kellogg's Grow Pup dog food like lots of champion dogs do. Mix Grow Pup in with his table scraps of meat and fat, and it'll give him lots of muscle, help keep him strong and husky. He can take his pick of 3 different kinds of Grow Pup, too. There's Grow Pup Ribbon, Grow Pup Meal, and Grow Pup Pellets. They're all just full of wonderful meaty flavor. Ask your mother to get Grow Pup today. It's good for champs, good for your dog, too. Remember, that's Kellogg's Grow Pup. And be sure to be with us on Monday for the thrilling adventures of Superman. This is the Mutual Broadcasting System.